Happy holidays everyone, and in today's video I'll be showing you how you can make your own DIY hair combs and holiday brooches. Items you may need include hair combs, wire cutters, scissors, and hot glue. To decorate the combs, you can use any kind of faux flowers that you have. These are an assortment that I found at Michael's craft store. You can also use felt to line your combs, but it's not required. I recommend the grip-tuth hair combs, and they come in a multitude of sizes and colors. For the large poinsettia flower, I started by taking it apart and tried to configure how I wanted the branches to lay. I wasn't sure how well the glue and the floral pieces would stick together to the plastic comb, so that's why I added the felt, but I later learned that the felt wasn't absolutely necessary, but it did kind of help add a little bit more room. And I've rounded out the leaves just a little bit, so it's a more flattering angle. I'm gluing down these large, sparkly winter leaves, and then I'm adding some rows of the poinsettia flowers. I'm adding the flower petals in segments and kind of waiting for the glue to set before moving on. For the petals, I tried to kind of push them in and add a little bit of lift so that they're not completely flat and pressed against each other. To embellish the center of the flower, I'm adding some little gold beads. And to add some sparkle, I have cut some of those gold leaves and hot glued them around the center, which I think gives it a nice cohesive look. If you don't like wearing hair combs and you prefer to just bobby pin the flower into your hair, alternatively, you could just use felt and secure the flower and the branches to the felt and use bobby pins. But I do think the comb adds some extra support, and I do like to pin down those gold branches on the side with an additional pin. I've worn the flower a few times since making it, either with my hair down or in a hairnet. The next piece I am making is a more simple white and gold flower with some red poinsettia leaves that I had left over. I really liked the texture of the kind of more velvety poinsettia leaves, and I added some layers of these lovely flowers that have a mix of white and gold. Again, I did take the white and gold flowers apart before gluing the sections on individually. To the center of the flower, I added a little bit of glue so I could place one of those gold beads in the middle. And I had also picked up these gold poinsettia flowers that I didn't really like how spidery they looked, so I ended up cutting the petals off of those and added it to the middle of this flower. To the smaller hair comb, I made a matching one with some red sparkly holly berries. I use the same method to create these more natural winter looking holly berry hair combs that have the cute little fake pine cone and some glittery leaves. And I think these are my favorite out of the batch of hair combs. To go with that set, I made a coordinating holly berry brooch. I have some brooch back pieces that I ordered from Amazon that I fastened to a piece of round felt and secured some sparkly leaves, some holly berries, and some more of those glittery leaves on top. Definitely gives off a homemade craft vibe, but it's one that I think is really precious. In total, I made about 9 vintage-inspired hair accessory pieces, including 2 brooches. And I'm so excited to wear them all this holiday season and in the years to come. This one is just secured to felt, and I figured I could pin it to some of my hats, which, as you can see, I did apply it to this lovely black felt hat. I had a lot of supplies left over and I hadn't done my gift wrapping yet, so I decided to use the rest of the flowers and berries for some holiday gift wrapping accessories, which definitely came in handy for a lovely vintage style shoot with fellow creator Allie DeSantis.